Welcome to your astrological natal chart forecast report. This is the peace dealer, and I hope you gain the utmost of quality from this report. I will be using the whole sign system, and concerning that, well, I interpret using the whole sign system, but by preference, I actually like to use equal. So, based on the equal/whole sign system, we do see that your sun is an 8th house sun that falls in the 7th house, and you possess an 11th house moon that falls in the 10th house. So right off the bat, we actually do see that you're an alien. You're an alien construct, vessel alien to be exact. This is even more ironic because as an Aquarius rising, you are alien queen or alien king. That's the title for Aqua, celestial king, celestial queen, and that alone is enough to grant you some status of celestial or alien, extraterrestrial. But in more realistic terms, you are considered a Uranian vessel alien, and we're also going to add Neptune here. The reason why this is beyond significant, and vessel aliens carry the quality in their soul to be possessed by these extra dimensional vibrations, forces, and energies, so that it flows through you unconsciously. In Sagittarius, this is going to have everything to do with the depth or understanding of vision that goes into everything you analyze as a master. And Virgo is the critic, as critics show hidden meaning and reveal them to people, just like how Virgo has 4th house Sag, which is hidden 4th house meaning Sag, and they're able to really change the way people perceive what things are. It's fascinating. So, I would say it. So as you can see, or as you'll see when I send this, Neptune vessel aliens can read others' minds and auras, hypnotize others, read psychically. Uranian vessel aliens can literally see the future, talk to anyone of any status or station, inspire political leadership. Reason why I'm so on point with my astrological predictions, Uranus rules astrology, is I have this on my moon too, in Capricorn, except I just get more of a physical sensation, whereas you will actually see visions. I kind of want to instill that. Like you're in Sagittarius, this aspect. I have Neptune and Uranus in Capricorn. You have it in Sag after Jupiter went through, which is significant. So you were born after soul evolution had occurred, and you're manifested it. So yeah, in Sagittarius, you're going to experience this primarily as visions. You're going to experience in Capricorn, it's more something you do, but in Sagittarius, you're going to experience more so these abilities through the visions, and also through how you're able to apply this realistically in your moment. And the moon will allow you to be a vessel receptive to these opportunities to literally walk through. And now this is where we see you have the North Node in Gemini, and now the South Nodal axis actually grants you even more supernatural ability to apply this alien mechanic through the vehicle of time travel. Yes, crazy. literally crazy because now Uranus is involved, so there's nothing normal about this. But it gets even deeper. So the ruling planet that you possess, because your rising is mastered in Aquarius, is Uranus. So this is highly significant because we see that one of the most significant aspects you have features your ruling planet. And this is taking, as an Aquarius rising, the innovative, unconventional quality of your personality. And it's linking and bonding that with your soul and desire. Because not only is this near your moon, now the magic power and aggression of Aries is added to it. So this conjunction has much to do with your supernatural ability. And you want to see any energy after Scorpio, and especially in Sagittarius, as supernatural. Sag, Cap, Aqua, and Pisces are collective vibrations, so they're God vibrations. And this is what, adds to your goddess queen status as an aqua rising. Actually, a huge deal to be aqua rising. And next year, you're coming into profound awakening or relaunch. You start chapter 1 of your journey next year. Relative to a 12 chapter cycle book that you're wrapping up the last chapter of the old book this year. And happy Jupiter return. But yeah, just kind of want to illustrate how you definitely, with Mars on Uranus, are able to see the bigger picture behind the actions and the meaning of the actions you take, which allow you not only with great wildness and passion to act off of this higher aspect of your desire, but Uranus is now going to make you a literal genius every time you do it. It innovates the process of the actions you do, so you naturally think outside the box. And I don't know how else to say this without sugarcoating it, but this is like supernatural magic. In fact, it's like every action you take is charged with this electric fire that quickly, exponentially builds and grows. Very connected to Chiron. We will speak of it. But yes, because it's next to the moon here, accordingly, there's deep significance to this ruling energy being the main portion of the vessel. You want to look at the 10-degree conjunction orb. Neptune is 11 and Uranus is 8, right? Yep, 8 degrees away. So Neptune still counts. You're still also a Neptune vessel. Especially having Neptune at the tail end of Sag just adds to the magical ability with which you can see. And because you can sense and see the future with Uranus, you can see the future. Now, this isn't the sun here, it's the moon, so it's an intuitive receptivity. And this is where the South Node comes in, because you can literally see all the possibilities. But I just kind of want to emphasize the deep importance of you having God of the sky, the ruling planet, Uranus, according to the Romans, right? Ancient folklore. And this aspect is the main principle of who you are at the core of your soul. It's so very important because now Uranus is now linked to your identity here. And this definitely goes a long way in allowing you an out-the-box, innovative, supernaturally unconventional mechanism to, at will, pretty much become a master reality warper and change reality just based on what you see you want to step into. That being said, everything about you, not even just your chart, everything about you is inherently controversial. And this is why we see the MC in the 11th, 10th house of Sag, because you're here to literally shake things up and change the way that the world even sees into magic. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is super awesome. You are super awesome, and you know this, but you literally know this because you have Opera Rising, so you know yourself. So that's really what's going to give you this celestial command of an individual who's somewhat aware that they're not really as human. Like, you have very prominent starseed origin, and I'm not going to call you a starseed because that's an understatement. You're definitely a celestial ruler. And this is even evidenced by your Saturn, 11-degree Saturn authority over the underworld. I mean, Cabal, I mean, Scorpio. So this is very, 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 very powerful. We want to now highlight the MC falling in the 11th, which gives you the opportunity to be a major spiritual leader, spirit of pertaining to spirit. So you could be talking about like banking, but you harness the passion and inspiration of people's spirits with the knowledge that you express and present of yourself. 11th house is now the wild sense of creativity and passion, crowds and audiences watching you in reaction to the creative truth you spit as a 5th house Gemini cusp. This is super amazing. Like, you can just make a whole crowd go wild, and this is your legacy. Like, this is everything coming into the next couple of years. You're going to utilize your connections and this nodal return you're having to establish. It's definitely time more than ever to really manifest and bring into form a greater level of your creativity. So, moving forward from there, we also do know that, how do I say it? We also do know that because your MC is in Sagittarius and your IC is in Gemini, you don't want to be put off by maybe perhaps working different jobs. MC in Sagittarius will denote that you may not stay in a job long. Most MCs in Gemini or Sag I've seen this with, and it's not because you can't keep a job. It's because you're really just supposed to show people the truth of the job or expose like the truth. And then once the upper management has been exposed or like, set straight, well, it's not fixed, but just like, seen, then you actually leave. Like, you're just meant to change places you go to. So things will never be the same. And not like in an indirect sense, like, because of you, you're the catalyst for some change, especially when it comes to the perception of the job. Usually Virgo MCs fix it, but this is really more so, showing people what's up. And because this is in your 11th house, this could actually apply more to communities, organizations, and groups of friends. So if you find that you switch social circles, you're not really switching or advancing. You just have light that you need to, share and then move on, because there's a lot of people in your life. Once again, like, this is the MC energy. So usually MC and Sag means you're going to change the world. But because this is in the 11th, this is still going to, be world changing, but this may just apply more to the community that subscribes to you, which is directly linked to the world. regardless. So this is what actually gets us to your Virgo energy. I'm not gonna lie, I got so drawn to your Sagittarius, I wanted to really cover that first. So you having your Sun in Virgo here with Mercury combines analytical ability with this processing quality of mind to harness everything you're aware you're analyzing and sort it effectively and crunch numbers and analyze even more scrutinizingly with your Mercury retrograde. The trine it makes to Jupiter and Cap is what expands how well you can apply complex analyzation to what that means pertaining people's characters. And this is where the 8th and 12th house nature of Virgo and Capricorn will take shape, because now all this analysis done at Virgo is further intensified with the intimate quality of the 8th, allowing you to, almost like a superpower, gain complex details about others you're coming into, or rather learning about or with. And this is where your awareness of such, you may not even have to say a word, details will be given to you. And this is the subtle genius of how you exert yourself and express yourself, where you know how to word your language to have people really just spill the tea without them even knowing that they're giving you valuable, precious information. This is more than a skill. This is very much so a superpower. You have this square your Gemini, so we'll talk about the mutable square in a bit. But because your Sun's in Virgo, you are the master. So we know that as a Sagittarius moon, this gives you the vibration of the ascended master, or the amazing master, or the creator master. So, or the alchemic master. This is actually even more ironic because Pisces Sun is the ascended master, and Virgo is the master. So if we take ascended, because Sagittarius is ascension, then we have ascended Sag Moon master. So this is really amazing, because this is now taking your ability to analyze at Virgo, and it's supplementing that with this ultra supernaturally obscene, in your face, completely amazing quality to now be receptive to the meaning of what you're analyzing. So it's basically saying it is impossible to lie to you, because your soul is receptive to the meaning of an experience that your spirit is already analyzing to fill and just breaking the hell down. And then your 8th house Virgo, so you have this advanced cosmic knowledge of arising to break people down with ultimate clarity, or let me not say ultimate clarity, but with total clarity. And this supplements advanced abilities and techniques into how you can transform the real world of others. Even better, if we take into account that Uranus, well, yeah, but that the Sagittarius energy, let's say you're analyzing how certain things happen. Once again, you're directly receptive to everything you're analyzing, what it means, and this now further facilitates and supplements very special hidden meaning and information that you can now directly share to the world. And this, as a master critic, with your Sun in the second decan of Saturn, where your Jupiter is in the first decan of Saturn, organizes accordingly, greater power, because the second decan Virgo energy allows you, other than even more so than the first decan and the third decan, to take practical action and manipulate everything you're analyzing. It even grants you chronokinesis. It doesn't grant you full-time manipulation, but like you can slow down time just because of your keen analysis and the way that you actually focus your behavior moving into each second. And that's really something only y'all can understand. But this is even more amazing because you're understanding also the hidden light and once again, meaning in all situations. This is where the supernatural, magical quality of your soul now expedites the analysis, the process of analyzation. And instead of having to really feel into this, Uranus just not only instantly lets you know and also synthesizes what the future will be from this analysis, because with thorough analysis you can make educated guesses. Now Uranus and Neptune just pretty much let you know what it is and what it will be. So the extra time needed to analyze, to synthesize, okay, let's check out if this is real. You literally have alien overlords that are like, no, homie, this is what it is. In fact, let me show you even beyond this, just so you can know what's up. And this is where Virgo puts in check Sagittarius. So it's not like Sagittarius is just really always making up some harebrained theories. You have your Virgo sun to literally verify everything that you're seeing in reality, which is now what makes you, in a sense, like supernatural master. Especially when you're now seeing into experiences that haven't even happened yet, because of this ability to see in the future, especially as it pertains to predicting the trends in your community. The Sagittarius aspect could also denote trust issues with a wild outside sense of influences that sometimes seek to undermine your critical judgments and awareness. The best way I can say this is to not really pay mind to influences that feel like the louder they yell, the more they know. It's a waste of your time. And you're more than likely smarter than 84+% of anyone you come into, and really 99.99%. But this is something that is also meant to help you trust in your intuition, because sometimes your Sagittarius puts your Virgo in check, and something may not really be real at the moment, but you're seeing it for what it is. And this is where Sagittarius is like, it doesn't matter if it's not real yet, follow this train, and keep that in mind of thought. But this is where the South Node on Uranus and Mars is, once again, not only what allows you to know, and the reason why you'll know is because unlike other Uranus vessel, like I'm a Uranus vessel alien, and I'm on point. Like I'm pretty incredible, but I don't have Aquarius rising, so I don't have full knowledge. There's certain things that I still have to just gain experience. You have the Aqua rising, so you know, and not only do you know, everything that you're seeing, Aqua rising allows you knowledge of what you're seeing. So it's not like That's So Raven, who is going to see a vision, but then not have the proper context of the vision she's seeing. No, you go no. And then you can act off of that knowledge, which is not human. It's alien for sure. It's incredibly advanced, and you're just beyond amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this report. It's your destiny to uncover hidden truth very creatively. And 84 has this amazing key Chiron aspect on the North Node that unlocks destiny through your ability to not be afraid to analyze and break things down to fill, should they be broken down like so. Outside of that, you stay blessed as always. This is definitely, with the South Node unlocking your Neptune, going to really provide to you the full extent of your clairvoyant ability to really now fulfill the extension of your Saturn return and fulfill your legacy like the boss you are. You stay blessed as always.